Disappear, disappear. Let everyone know they're being recorded. More privacy info.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave it as is.
Who it be? Where it is.
Yes. I can't see your
In the new
picture, but
episode.
that's okay.
Sunday, Sunday.
It's Sunday. Not Saturday, but it's Sunday.
Fettuccine and Alfredo?
I like Alfredo, especially Red Lobster when they make it.
Hmm.
But it's not good for my system, which is a shame.
Derk's system was born to rage against him.
Yeah,
That's the fettuccine and Alfredo, that is.
pretty much.
There's a
What?
floor.
Yep, there is a floor. There we go.
And there is Derk.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And let's talk about, is it Aaron or is it Mojo's back?
Mojo back.
Oh, Mojo back. Like I said, didn't do your back any good when Claudio threw you through the table.
Oh, no.
That was a crazy spot. A press slam over the top rope through the table.
Yes, but he wouldn't have had such a smashing success if it wasn't for his good friend. What did Pac say to me?
Beats me. I don't watch the pay per view.
I think he said something about ravioli, Mox, and the Wheeler Warriors.
Is it Jace and the Wheel Warriors?
No, he's pretty sure that. Oh, maybe John and the Wheeler Warriors, since that's closer to Jace and the Wheeled Warriors.
Exactly. Mox and the Wheel Warriors. You can rack attack them.
Wheeler Warriors.
Yeah. I only saw highlights. I guess Wheeler was the one who submitted in War Games.
Oh yeah, and that thing in the cage with the Golden Elite.
Yeah.
Not to
Then
be confused with Bullet Club Gold.
right. And then I saw the clip with the better nails. I said, really? Do you really need that? And then Kenny
And
Omega got slammed on it.
let's see, we're talking to that crocheting club, and they say yes, they needed it.
Ah,
They needed it to beat the Golden Elite, which they didn't do.
they didn't do. You're right. And didn't both Pac and Kanosuke walk out cage like
I think
forget
it was
this?
first Don Callis, like all of a sudden decided to take Takeshita out of the match. But the Pac thing was something that was ongoing, like since Ravioli and Pac were in there near the start.
Yeah.
Like I think Pac was the second guy after Ravioli. And like it was Omega. They sort of were both trying to beat up Omega, seeming to get in each other's ways throughout the whole match.
Oh,
And finally, Pac had enough of Ravioli's shit and was like, fuck you and fuck this match.
mm-hmm. And sorry, Mama Dirk.
That happens when you talk about a bastard Pac.
Oh, there you go again. Saying the B word.
It's in his name. They even say it on live TV.
Yeah. Doesn't mean it's appropriate, but you're right.
That guy's not appropriate. Every word, every other word is that fook.
Yeah, who's that guy?
What the fook?
So that's crazy.
F-O-O-K, kids.
That's right, kids. FOOK. Don't blame us.
Blame whoever that was saying all that fook and stuff.
Yes. The Irish guy. Can't remember his name right at the moment, which is sad. The guy who fought Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, was it Conor McGregor?
Yeah, that's it. It was Conor McGregor.
Oh, he likes to say fook too.
Yeah. Who the fook is that guy?
That's Mojo. And that's Derk Dastardly.
Whoever that is. But yeah. And then 2 nights later, Pac and Claudio were in Ring of Honor, beating up their bodies some more.
Yes, and then the Wheeler Warriors came in for the save, and Ravioli kept his title.
Oh. Of course, Claudio kept his title.
But afterwards, the Lucha Bros came down, for the Death Triangle, and were started beating up on the Blackpool. And then of all groups to come out, you're like, somebody's going to come out and help the Blackpool. Well, they weren't really helping out. They just evidently don't like Death Triangle or Blackpool, the best friends, with your buddy Orange Solomon.
Oh boy. Tony Khan booking. Yeah, you gotta keep me updated. I didn't watch wrestling all week. After watching the
but Collision seems to be a regular, just good show.
Yep.
And everything. And it just seems very not like definitely different writers than Dynamite.
Yeah.
Or the writers are so good that they are purposely totally writing differently than they would for Dynamite.
Yeah. Probably mostly CM Punk. But you can tell there's a little Tony Khan influence in there in the show every now and then.
But FTR had a moment last night, and they were going, well, we sort of think that MJF and Adam Cole, baby, are making a joke of this. And they go, really? Had to have a dance off. In your number one contenders match to get to face us, and you're going to have a dance break.
You think
we don't make a joke of this. We're proud of these titles. And then Dax told a story about how when he was younger, a bunch of rich kids used to come into the store that he worked, and they'd always get some kind of like allowance from their parents every week so they could buy stuff, and then they'd make fun of him, and Dax always said that he wishes that back then he would have just slugged one of them in the face.
Hmm.
And he says, well, next week I will get that opportunity when I get to punch you, Max, upside the face. We're not joking around, and we're coming to beat you down.
Yeah.
Top guys out.
Yeah. When it comes to FTR, Cash Wheeler's my favorite of the two. It seems like Dax always is the one getting the flowers, and Cash is kind of left in the weeds somewhere.
Dax was the one that sort of reminded me more of the Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
And I can see Cash more of a I
You mean
just said it.
dude? You mean Dax, the ball-headed dude?
Yeah, I could see him more as the Arn Anderson of the team, and Cash being more of the Tully of the
Yeah.
team.
Oh yeah. I like Cash Wheeler. Dax, he's good, but sometimes he rubs me the wrong way. That
Yeah,
thing
he
had his
sort of had a little push when Cash was injured for that little bit of time there, where he was doing really good for a bit there,
yeah.
and taking the big stars to the limit.
Mm-hmm. But never winning. I was wondering, do you think R-Truth and Carmella can sue MJF and Adam Cole for the dance break?
Mm-mm.
Just wondering. And
Fandango wants a bit of that too.
yeah. And number
Or
two,
Dirty Dango, or whatever
Dirty
he's going
Dango.
by right now.
Yep, Dirty Dango and Impact. And number two, I thought AEW and its fans did not like sports entertainment like that. I guess things have changed. A dance break.
Oh, and Dancing Danny Garcia, making sure you all know that he's a sports entertainer.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I saw a clip of that. He was dancing for like 30 seconds. Then Shibata just sat down and said, "You know what? Forget this. I'm just gonna chill." I mean, either way, if the time limit runs out, I keep my belt. I mean, why not? I just hey, go ahead, dance away. Like I said, after that 2 out of 3 fall match between Bullet Club Gold and FTR, I was set for the rest of the week. I'm good. I don't need to watch any more wrestling. I'm good. That was a
Well,
great tag team
after
match.
the House of Black defeated Daddy Ass and the Acclaimed,
Yeah, they squashed them.
the big news was that Daddy Ass took off his wrestling boots and left them in the middle of the ring.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
then they were saying that he's been doing this for 30 years.
long time. Then I saw after the match was over, you saw Malachi Black, and then you saw Buddy Murphy whisper something into Daddy Ass's ear. So I wonder if he's really retiring or going back to WWE. I don't know. Not sure what's going to go on there. Speaking of the tag team match, I'm surprised they're doing it next. Wait, yeah, next Saturday or this coming Saturday. Well, you know what I mean. Instead of waiting for All In.
I was surprised that thing in the cage, the blood and guts, was just on a regular TV show.
Well, they've been doing it for 3 years, so I guess it's an annual thing on Dynamite.
Yeah, the only thing that I really watched anything of on Rampage was that Rampage Rumble.
Oh, that Darby Allin one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it made me go, man, I wonder, like, when I was watching that, I was going, man, I wonder if they have Swerve on the AEW game. Because of his moveset would be really cool.
Yeah.
And of course, I'd instantly make a kill shot mask and
Yep. And maybe get his music from Lucha Underground if they let you do it. That was some cool music.
yeah, I
That could have been
remember back in the day that they had games where you could put in your own music.
right. I remember that.
Because of my friend Heavy Metal Joel
Oh, there you go. That's the name right there.
put his group Sins of Hate as the entrance music for his created character.
We should put Project Dead in there.
Project Dead.
That would be great. I'm gonna
By
kill you for
G
making me
Wizard.
do this. Put that in there.
I am going to kill you for making me do this.
It's great when both G-Wiz and Aaron sings it at the same time.
Yes, very, very insane.
It's insane. The alter egos of each other. Aaron and G-Wiz.
G Wizite
Yes, G-Wizite.
from Bullet Club Gold.
Yes. And they won last night against, I guess, Darius Martin and Action Andretti. Is that the right
That
Martin?
I was surprised was not, I guess, maybe a competitive squash where they let them have a little bit, like, okay, 10 minutes or 5 minutes in this match,
Right.
we're gonna let you shine a little bit, like, make it look like you might have a chance before we totally squash you. And no, you're not beating Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah.
We gave you that false little taste there, little sprinkle there.
We're gonna make this
But should have known.
right. We're gonna give you guys such a competitive match against Bullet Club Gold that it's gonna go to picture in picture. That's how competitive it was.
Oh, that match that was in it was for the Tony Storm against Taya, I think it was.
That was last week.
Yes, but wanted to mention that I was watching it and you didn't get to see the ending initially.
No.
And I found out that there was some kind of weather condition in Calgary and that actually was blacked out, and they even mentioned it later in the show and showed the last video footage of the ending of that.
Yeah. And then it's placed to show a Julia Hart squash match, which was pretty funny. Like, we saw this last week. Gonna watch it again?
Let's see that again.
Let's see that again. And unfortunately, everybody's favorite lost. Sky Blue got beat by Taya Valkyrie. She challenged Britt Baker on Dynamite. That I will not watch.
Dynamite!
That I will not watch.
Because Derk's a busy guy, folks.
Oh yeah. I was busy watching whatever happened to Robot Jones instead. It's a great cartoon. I liked it. I remember that. What happened to Robot Jones? Like, I think I'll watch this instead of Blood and Guts. And that's what I did.
Oh, I heard that Nickelodeon finally got
The Turtles.
Yeah. And so sometime before August 3rd, are supposedly they wanted to release those and start playing them slightly before that new movie came out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Mutant Mayhem.
Mutant Mayhem, yeah.
And I keep on waiting for that dang DLC to come out
Oh.
so I can start playing Shredder's Revenge again.
Oh, that's right. You downloaded it.
Oh, like I could still play it.
Yeah.
I just mean like I've gone through all the things on it, but they were gonna have a new, like totally new mission thing, and then Usagi Yojimbo, the samurai rabbit,
Oh, man.
and then they were talking about possibly letting you play as like maybe some of the bad guys.
Oh, that'll be fun. Does that include our buddies, Bebop and Rocksteady?
Possibly, but I heard like Shredder definitely. If we get to play as any of the bad guys, Shredder will definitely be one of them.
That's not fair. That's like Bo Jackson and Tecmo Bowl. Now, okay, do you get to turn into Super Shredder?
Oh, now that would be something.
That would be unfair. As a matter of fact, why not play as Krang while we're at it?
Oh my gosh, Super Shredder just gave him a power bomb.
Kevin Nash. What's just
Why do
funny
you make
about
a diesel noise?
Ugh. I like Diesel. People hate on the guy. I like him. I like that character.
Diesel?
Yeah.
From Detroit, Michigan. Big Daddy Cool.
Yeah. He's your fellow Michiganite, something. Or Michigander. Michigans. I forget it.
Michigander.
Michiganders. Yeah. He's your fellow Michiganders.
And it's a Milanite.
Milanite. And he has his own podcast called Click This with Sean Oliver. It's pretty funny. That's just a funny dude. But anyway, Shredder's Revenge. I hated fighting Baxter Stockman. It was almost impossible to beat.
Yeah, I was doing that online, like, so that could play with other players, and so it wasn't just me trying to take on the whole game by myself.
Wish I thought of that. But no, I had to do it by myself.
But I also was able to do it with just like I think me and Julie played it in, or was it me and Willow Tree? But either way, we beat the game together.
Oh, that's cool. I like after you beat Shredder, it looks like he just all the super stuff, all the Roys just wore off on him. Like he did. Yeah, like it all comes off. I got beaten. There goes my roids. They just fall to the floor. And it's just regular Shredder and he falls. That's
When you
hilarious.
ooze, you've got no more ooze.
Yeah, pretty much. If you lose, you got no more ooze. But we have a lot of trucks in the background. Cars.
I would think they'd get to take a break today. At least the trucks. Cars, maybe. But the semis and stuff.
They said no, we're good. We're gonna keep on rolling like Limp Bizkit.
Or Biker Undertaker.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Biker Undertaker. Or Big Evil Undertaker.
There you go.
Dead Man Walking. I like that theme music he had. I thought that was great. So man. Oh, we forgot about our buddy Miro and Nick Camarado.
Yeah, that was a surprising start.
Yeah. A lot of O's in that match.
Miro.
And Camarado.
Don't worry, folks. Miro made sure game over.
Yes. And I made the comment that Camarado looks like Billy Jack Haynes.
Sort of.
He did. I was like, is that Billy Jack Haynes?
Mm-hmm.
It looked like him.
Yeah, but what we remember Billy Jack Haynes looking like and what Billy Jack Haynes probably looks like now.
Yeah. I mean, Camarado looked like Billy Jack Haynes from 1985 when he was all jacked up.
Indeed.
Yeah. And I feel like I have a kinship with Andrade because they say his name wrong too. Andrade El Idolo. And the announcers can never say his name right. I said, yep, I feel you, Andrade. I feel you on that one. They can't say my name right either.
Derk M.
Is it Derek? No, it's not Derek.
Derek.
They say that too.
What? It's Gary and Fatty 316 and Derk.
Yeah. You mean it's not? Yeah. You mean it's not Derek? No, it's not Derek. Okay. There's no Rick on Derk. Okay. But they always manage to find Derek.
Either.
Yeah, there's no I either. Well, depends on the Derk, but you know.
If you're talking basketball, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe Dirk Nowitzki. Or even Derrick Rose.
Extra E in Derek.
Right. Maybe 2 R's too.
Yeah, if you spell it with a Rick.
Mm-hmm. Spell it with a Rick. That's how Derrick Rose is pronounced. But man. Yeah, that was kind of main event. I'm not saying the main event was weird, but it was kind of hard to book. I mean, it's like who takes the fall? Because Darby Allin won his battle royal, or with Ricky Starks just won the Owen Hart tournament last week. You can't make him take the fall. So I guess Darby was the one to take the fall for the match.
And again, with holding the ropes to make sure he gets the pin.
Yeah. I
So
like
adding
Christian.
insult to injury.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think they should have kept him babyface. Ricky Starks. But I think they did it wrong. They should have had Samoa Joe beat Punk and then had Ricky Starks beat Samoa Joe. Easy for me to say.
Hmm.
Because it feels like they just threw away that storyline about CM Punk never beating Samoa Joe. And then he beats him and it's over. I said, really? They could have met again and all in. Samoa Joe and CM Punk in front of that large crowd.
But I feel like Samoa Joe's like pretty much like, yeah, we've seen him in AEW,
Yeah.
but ever since he won that ROH champion, like he's one of their biggest name guys on the ROH roster, or regular people on the ROH.
Was he on the pay per view at all last night? Friday?
I thought so.
Oh, because I didn't watch it.
Man.
You watched it more than I did.
Maybe he wasn't because of how they had that thing. Let's see. I'm gonna quick.
Yeah.
Oh
'Cause I
no,
don't.
he definitely was.
Oh, okay. Who was he wrestling?
Ring of Honor celebrates stuff before Dishonor.
Because I didn't hear anything about Samoa Joe. Period.
First Trish Store. Don't. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing.
Oh.
That was that pre
No,
paper.
no. Samoa Joe's on the pre-show.
No, I had
Oh.
accidentally. It looked like the same thing, but it was actually the pre-show and not the actual Death Before Dishonor.
Oh. Thinking, wow. Put Samoa Joe on the pre-show. That's not right.
Okay, Athena versus Willow Nightingale.
Oh yeah, who
Oh
won that one?
yes, Samoa Joe versus Dalton Castle. That's right.
Don't Castle Phase 2?
Samoa Joe
Oh.
for the
Oh.
title.
Oh, damn, I didn't even hear about that one either. Did Joe win that one?
Yes, but during the match, he grabbed what's his not Ian Riccaboni. Um, oh no.
Caprice Coleman?
Yes, no. Other guy in charge with
Oh.
Jerry Lynn. He used to be in WWE.
Oh, you mean Stokely Hathaway?
Yes. He had grabbed him and was like, "This isn't right" and stuff. And Stokely banned the boys from ringside.
Oh well, hey,
The only
somebody
thing they
might.
were really doing was like whenever Joe would throw Dalton out, they
Mm-hmm.
would catch him so he didn't hit the floor or something. And then when he would try to run out there and get Dalton when he was on the floor, the boys would quick roll Dalton into the ring so Joe couldn't attack him on the outside. And then finally Joe got mad and was like grabbed Stokely and was like, "This isn't right," and
Yeah.
sort of forced Stokely to.
Mm. So that's
And
your
then he won
punishment.
pretty quickly after that.
Oh, I got you. So that's your punishment, Samoa Joe. You get beat by CM Punk, and now you're facing Dalton Castle.
Dalton Castle and the boys.
Then you had our buddy Willow Nightingale and versus Athena.
Yeah, and then after all that stuff and everything,
Yeah.
and Athena still wins.
Yeah. Which is weird because if you saw Collision, all that did was hype up Willow Nightingale, showing her on the offense. But in the end, she loses. You would have thought that with all the hype she was getting yesterday on Collision, she won the match. Sounds like Mojo's getting ready for war there. With all the
Yeah, with
clicking.
his body.
Oh, with all the clicking and all that stuff going on.
Oh, that was a water.
Oh,
Just drinking a water.
ah. Yeah, this will be interesting how this is going to show on YouTube. Because I can see myself, but I can't see you. Oh, well.
Really?
Yep. That's what makes it funny. And I just said, let's just go
Well,
for it,
since
see what
I
happens.
think that since I'm the one who's recording,
Yeah.
that since I'm seeing both of us, that it should be good. Because it should be recording my screen arm.
Yeah. As you
But
can
I'm going to
tell.
be really interested because I've got this exactly lined up with that poll.
Okay.
So when we watch it on YouTube, I want to see how much of it ends up going forward. Like, how close does it get to the owl? Like, how much of the makeshift door there is going to show
Yeah. Is
to get a
Julie
good
Bubbles at
idea
work?
of how much
No, go
gets
ahead.
cut.
Is Julie Bubbles at work?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
She was bummed because she started going to the plasma center and she was going to go there yesterday. And like, so they always say, make sure that you ate something and like had a sandwich, a meal, something like before you go and give.
Oh.
It's sort
Yeah,
of
that's
like the
right.
same as giving blood and everything, that
Yeah.
make sure you eat something and that you're not doing it on an empty stomach.
Mm-hmm.
So she was feeling fine all day and stuff. She decides to get some Taco Bell before she tried to go out there.
Good Lord.
And she was pretty much out the rest of the day. That she's tried to start walking around some of the near stores by the plasma center,
Yep.
hoping that her stomach would calm down and she wouldn't feel nauseous or anything. And she just couldn't get it settled down. And so finally she just came home, took an Alka-Seltzer, and took a nap.
Yeah, that's what Taco Bell will do for you. I haven't had Taco Bell in years.
I was getting those volcano ones that they had brought back not too long ago.
Are they good?
I liked them because I liked the spicy stuff. I'm glad I opened up the YouTube because I wanted to say this too. Yesterday, Burbs re-released the video for Make a Shadow.
Oh, okay.
The song Make a Shadow, which was very cool. But he's got a new vocalist instead of the woman vocalist singing the Make a Shadow chorus part. And the guy's really good. He's got like a really like Peter Gabriel.
Oh, okay.
Kind of big 80s singer type feel.
I like Peter Gabriel. Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. But really strong, powerful vocalist.
Yeah, he is.
To sing the, and I'm probably gonna butcher this, but Lakudis or Lakodis is the artist's name that's featured with MC Burberry, or what we like to call him Burbs.
Or sometimes Ryan.
With the new release, Make a Shadow.
Oh, there you go. Make a Shadow. Have you noticed that Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, and Steve Winwood all sound the same or sound alike?
I used to think that back in the day when I was younger, but now that I've gotten older, I can definitely. But I think that comes with like listening to so much stuff over the years. Because I do have to say, when I was a kid, I thought that those all blended in, but now it seems like easier.
Yeah.
To tell them apart.
Yeah. Unless they were all in Genesis, but that's not true.
One of them wasn't.
Yeah, one of them wasn't. You're right.
Two of them were, though.
Yeah, two of them were. He's like, Phil, I need to break away and make Sledgehammer. Steve Winwood was cool. That might be my 3 picks for next week. Peter Gabriel, Steve Winwood, and Phil Collins. Guys, I got to pick.
Yeah, my grandma, who we used to call Ma Bear, on my stepdad's side, I can remember getting a stocking there, and in there they had two Dehumanizer by Black Sabbath, which was the second or third one they did with Dio. And then the other tape was Steve Winwood.
Oh, there you go. Steve Winwood.
And if I can bring up Spotify, I could even tell you the name of the tape that it was. Yes, and Mojo did say tape.
Tape. Way back, people. The 80s. That's what we're talking about. Cassette tapes.
Oh, Refugees of the Heart from 1990.
Oh, there you go. Oh, man. That's awesome.
I'm guessing 1988 would have been the one that has his big hits on it. Hearts on Fire, one more. Maybe it's the one before that.
Well, phone wants to talk. No, no talking.
Give me a higher love. Whoa. Higher love.
Oh, don't do that.
1987.
87, baby. And the Lakers won their
giving you
championship.
that higher love.
Yeah. Not the higher love.
And you know what?
What's that?
We're at 45 minutes and 13 seconds.
And we got 45 seconds to go in our 42 minutes. That flew on by.
Oh, did you actually set the timer?
Yeah. I set it late, and it still flew on by.
I was going, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to see if Derk even notices that.
I did. Then I realized, oh man, I forgot to set the timer, and I finally set the timer.
Oh,
yeah, I got in there.
Speaking of timers, I put a timer on yesterday because of one of the things had said.
Uh-oh. And that's the
Like,
42 minutes.
on eBay that it wasn't going to end until 19 hours or something. I was like, sorry, set a thing for 19 hours.
19 hours.
And if I didn't wake up when Julie Bubbles had woke up, I would have gotten woke up by that.
Yeah.
Because that went off before she had left for work.
Yeah. Alrighty. I guess it's time for shout outs.
Shout out to who we were just talking about, Julie Bubbles,
The Bubbles.
Willow Tree, her friend LZ, their little sister Riley, and Brandon the Monkey Boy, Binks, Minx, who could it mew now, in Panther Roll.
There you go. Can't forget Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
We don't need another hero.
Actually, we do. We actually do need another hero. Oh. TWC Network with Jet Lipman, and Jimmy T.
Is that like Evil Uno and Evil Dos, Tres,
Evil
Cuatro,
Dos.
Cinco, and Seis?
Yes, all of them too.
And what about Uno Love?
Oh, you mean
One
Good
Love?
Dose? Yeah, Good Dose too.
Good dose.
Yep, Good Dose.
Good dose of anything might be good.
Yeah. Can't forget your buddy Sensible Sam Shaw.
Or Nasty Leroy. Yuck Nasty. Dogger Baby. In that corner.
Yes. Nasty Leroy. He was on the Discord last night watching Collision with us.
And Birds.
MS
Like we said with that new release track, Make a Shadow.
There you go. Like I said, MF Spade.
And Chizo Mac. Matty Icing. Boxman.
Smart. Wahlberg.
Luke Birmingham Birch. And that guy on UFC, for all your UFCs, Mojo Me. And Gee Whiz,
Boxman is non totally inappropriate sports now.
No, but I put him with Boxman.
Yeah.
In Smark Wahlberg.
The Wrestling Outlet. Every Thursday nights.
In Suplex City Limits.
Yes. Jim Vicious and Tyler Fudge. And sometimes his brother, Travis Fudge.
Shaheem.
B-Show.
Drapes.
Mm-hmm.
And B-Show.
Break the Apocalypse. Old Guy Metalcast. Jim Vicious and Bobby Blades.
And don't forget the legend, Bobby Anthem, Mr. Bobby Anthem. Bobby Anthem, Mr. Bobby Anthem.
A legend indeed. Oh, my buddy, Dr. Brian Wright. Fellow Cincinnatian. Too sweet, me bro. Too sweet. Feel the promoter. You forgot Tyler trademark.
And It's Pathetic with Scott and Rybread.
Yes. Mish and Joey Numbers. And Joey and his lovely wife finally on their honeymoon.
Kevin Castle.
And Baseball
And-
Chicky.
And don't forget Dark Trez.
She's not like Mussolini.
And we'd definitely be Yari if we forgot Drew Yari.
Not to mention Lil RJ and Ruben, don't call me Rodimus Prime.
Transformers, roll out.
Yes. They're more than meets the eye.
They're more than meets the eye.
Sacha Baron Corbin.
Did I say 2005?
Nope, you didn't.
Oh, and Mark in Detroit.
The Sinister Minister. He didn't know I was black. No, he instant messaged me this week and said, I didn't know you were black. Well, like, how long have you been listening to our shows?
YouTubes?
Hmm?
Maybe he watched the YouTubes?
Maybe. That could be it. Can't forget the Bayou Geeks. Batty 316 and Gary.
Gary. And don't forget Derk M. Period.
Yes. There you go. Just busting it forward in life. Because I take the bus.
He's
Bustin'
just
loose.
busting around this town.
Maybe I'm just busting loose like Richard Pryor.
Just busting loose. Yeah, he's just busting loose. Oh, yeah, he's busting loose. He's busting loose.
You can't forget Michael Corvin.
Oh, and Johnny Florida.
Mucho Macho. Old Man Jenkins. Papa Dave. Did you know Michael Corvin was also in that movie Underworld with Kate Beckinsale?
Did you know that it was Tawny Kitane's leg on the rat cover that has the leg with the stockings with real rats on it?
Nope, I really didn't. So not only does she white snake, but she's also a rat. And
But
she also
what a
played the
good
voice
sport.
of and she also played the voice of Annabelle on Eat the Cat.
Oh, eek!
I like that
Save
cartoon.
me!
I like that cartoon. No, can't forget Jock Tastico and Gareth Nelson, who are nice enough to spread the word about our YouTube show.
Oh, and can't forget cousin Randy.
Yes, cousin Randy. Next month he'll be 50, the big 50. And he saw that movie Oppenheimer. He said he liked it.
Did he really see Oppenheimer, or did he go see Bobby?
I think he said he saw Mission Impossible, Oppenheimer, and I think he saw Barbie, but he liked Oppenheimer the best.
I hear things. I hear things.
I hear things too. I just can't spend 3 hours in the movie. That's how long Oppenheimer is.
Woo!
Yeah, exactly. Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo!
A lot of wooing going on because Hollywood's in a fix right now, just striking all. Got to do something.
Oh, Mojo was almost thinking of renting that Flash movie.
Oh yeah, that didn't do so well at the box office.
Well, it would
Doesn't
help
make
if the director wasn't like bad mouthing his own movie.
That's what he's doing, really?
They said that in some kind of interview that director had said like was going, oh man, they really cheaped out on the CGI or
Oh boy.
whatnot. But then there's a lot of that backlash because of that actor that plays the Flash,
Oh yeah, that's right. He had a
Ezra
big
Miller or whatever his name is.
yeah. Yeah, they said that movie was when it comes to money wise, was worse than Black Adam when it came to making money at the box office. And I like Black Adam.
Well, I wanted to see it mainly because of Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Yeah. Batman and the Flash. You have any good stories for us before we leave?
Hmm. I'm not sure. Do you know any secret ingredients?
Sugar and spice and everything nice?
The perfect things for to create rowdy rough. Wait, that's not right. That's snakes and snails and puppy dog tails. And one last thing. Oh, I know what it is.
What is it?
I think that it's